Hi everyone, I'm here to show you my very first vintage mini album inspired by Chanel, and I had learned how to make this album off of Tracy's Treasures 24. She has a bunch of YouTube videos, tutorials on how to make a mini album, and I was so inspired by the vintage mini that she had made as a swap. I wanted one of my own. It was so pretty. She's such a sweet lady that she was, it's so nice of her to, do tutorials and show it to us so that we can learn how to make one of our own. This is pretty much similar to what she made, but like I said, was inspired by Chanel, so I used the classic black and the white, just to make it suit to what my preference is. And this here is the same exact frame that she had used, and she had bought it at Michael's. So I was only able to find like two, and it was actually this color. So I think they're discontinuing it, but I got it for like 10 cents, which is a great deal. And I made my brother spray paint it black. And this is how it turned out, which is really, really neat because it looks expensive. So with the flowers, I handmade them myself. It's from watching the flower tutorials. This is all made out of paper, and I made it to where I wanted to look like camellias, which is for the white ones here, and I added the flat back pearls. So the camellia flower is, this is the flower that they would actually give you when you go and purchase something at the Chanel boutique. They would put this on the bag, and so it's very, very pretty. I love it. And that's what I incorporated here. And as for this is just the embellishment from Recollections, and I used StazOn ink to turn it into a black pearl at the edge here. This is a Prima pearl also. I made the closure using a ribbon instead because I didn't have a hole punch to do the whole button closure. But as far as the binding technique, I used her technique that she had showed us with the upholstery vinyl. I went out to my local craft store, local fabric store, and they had a remnant section that sold pieces of vinyl, and I got it for like 15 inches, and it was only like less than $2. So very inexpensive and very easy to do once you watch your tutorial. And the only difference that I did here was I added the chipboard backing so that it can hold its form as a book, and you could just hold it up or stand it up like this, and then it lays flat like that, and it just takes the form of the book. So this album is made out of a 6x6 chipboard piece. I couldn't find it at Michael's. I don't think they have that. They have it available anymore. It was totally discontinued. Couldn't find it anywhere. They didn't even know what I was talking about when I went to go look for it. But I found this off of Etsy, and she sold like 5 pages of it, and so I just purchased it from this one lady. So that's where I got it from. It was like $5, which I think I paid a little too much for. But anyways, the back here is Prima bling, and there's the back. This key is from another page in there, which I will show you. Here goes the inside right here. You just open this up like this. And then this is the inside, and I totally copied Tracy on this. I wanted the mini book in the mini album, and this is the mini book. It's made out of a 12x12 sheet, ribbon closure. It opens up like this, and then it has like little pockets at the top, so you can put like tags and pictures, extra pictures, a lot of places for journaling and wallet-sized pictures. So y'all know what that is. And the packaging here, conveniently, when I had bought my Martha Stewart scoreboard, it came as the package that kind of looked like what Tracy had used, so I just, used it, recycled it. And I didn't use alcohol ink like hers. I just embellished the edges instead with Prima bling. And then this is an epoxy sticker. It says, "Live each day with kindness, happiness, and a smile," which came in the same package as this one, but I just used it because I didn't know what pictures to use to put in there yet, but I left an opening just in case. So in here, this second page here is for photos and journaling. So it just holds a bunch of photos and a bunch of tags, and I just ran a ribbon across here with the brad place for photo journaling. And this pocket can hold other photos too. I made this flower as well. It's made out of lace, and I just sewed it together and added like a flat back pearl. So this page here is totally inspired by Chanel, and here it's an accordion tag pocket. I learned it off of another lady on YouTube. So it's made out of the Celebrated brand. It's like little mini bags. So I just cut the top out and I red line taped it. There's a YouTube video tutorial. It's called Accordion Tag Pocket, and you can find it on there. She'll show you how to make it. I just forgot her name. But this is a knot that I decided to use, from a jewelry that I had that was broken. So I just hot glued it, used it as a knob for it to be easily pulled. And then an embellishment from Jolie. These are from Jolie's also. Here it says it's not how much you have, it's how much you enjoy it. And this is just a dress that I wanted to just put it in because it looked cute with everything. And here I made myself, it's an embellishment I made, which is a mini version of the Chanel Classic handbag. And this is a chain that I had. I just interlooped it with a really thin ribbon, and it totally looks like it. And this was from a pair of earrings that I had, but the back had broke, so I just decided to use it on here because I didn't know what to do with it. But I just put it in, and then Velcro close. Here there's two pockets. You can put other stuff in here, and this is just a place for notes or whatever, because again it opens like this. So this version of the handbag looks exactly like one of the classic Chanel handbag that I have. See, with the chain right here. So I wanted a mini paper version of it for my book, and that's what I did. So with this, it's just a tag, and then one of the sticker fonts that I used, the glitter stickers. Place for picture. I glimmer misted all these pages, and I distressed it with the Tim Holtz black soot ink. And then here it's embellished, not embellished, I'm sorry, it's embossed. I did this for the first time, Eiffel Tower, and then with the stamp. So pretty neat. I think I'll do more of that in my next mini. And here is a place for picture. You could just slip that in there. I wanted this page to actually be like the waterfall in Tracy's mini, but then I could not figure out how to do it. So I think it's the measurements or something that I got off on, and she didn't have a tutorial on her channel, but there was other ladies that did it, and I just couldn't get it right. So I'll attempt it on my next mini. But this one here, I also learned off of her. It's the slider card, and you just pull it like this. You journal up here or put pictures, and then it closes up like that. Very interactive, so cute. I love it. And the paper here is from Kaiser Craft After 5 collection. I used 3 different paper stacks. I used Die Cuts with a View, Blackcurrant, and then also the Bella Amore stack. So it works. Here, this is just, it looks probably familiar because I learned it off of another YouTube lady. I just forgot her name. And an Eiffel Tower embellishment. I tweaked it a little because I added this pocket. So there's like a total of 5 pockets. And then, that these pockets are for like photo mat and stuff, or journaling. And right here, I made it myself. It's an envelope. And in here holds tags and pictures, whatever you like. And in here is another place for journaling and picture. So you just slip that in. Pictures can go in here too. And this actually closes it because it's pretty heavy. It's a lock. I thought it was really cute to incorporate it into it with this. And that's where the key comes in. So I thought it was very cute. So on to the next. This one I pretty much did on my own. This lace here is by wildorchidcrafts.com. I found it off of there. It's really cheap. Right here I wanted to incorporate Chanel's famous quote, "A girl should be 2 things, classy and fabulous." and right here is a Prima, and then back here you could just slip a note or photo tag, whatever. It opens like this. There's a photo mat here, a place for another photo, gatefold that opens, and journaling photo, and then you close it up, and then it opens to the back here, which I Velcro shut, and this is a place for a spot for journal photo, and then you just open this up as a gatefold again, photo mat, closes just like that. So lots of places for the photo and journaling. And then this here is probably familiar to everybody. It's made out of envelope. It opens a lot of ways. There's that, and then it opens here, opens there, close it, and then it opens here and over here. 3 places in the back here. And each of the top area is another place for tags. I just made one because I got lazy. So right here is the Prima, and that's about it. So this is the last page, and it just closes up like this with a ribbon closure. I ran it before I ran it through before I had even adhered the paper. So that's what works for me. And there it is. This is my mini album, my very first one. Hope you like it, and thanks for watching.